What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Market up or market down. The market got slaughtered today. Huge down day in the markets. Whatever will we do? So first steps first, part of your trading plan, write it down, check the brokerage, and it looks like frickin' Christmas. I say it once, I'll say it every time. The stock market does not have to go up to make money. If you know how to navigate the markets, you can make money in all conditions. And I show you that every day and have for the last few years, if you're watching. So, consistency is the key. All right, let's update our spreadsheet. We have a buy GPC 113.11. Check. And we sold 114.24. One frickin' day. These are crazy, crazy alpha if you can string a few of them together. That's one thing we don't know, but we're out here getting it. So CNXC 45.16 on the fill as the buy, and the sell was 45.61. So these look like normal fills. No extra money from a crazy awesome fill or anything like that, but it's putting money in. And remember, we've already hit our goal for the month up here, $14.50. We're only trying to make $14 this month. Now we're up to 16.08, and we're starting to build alpha on the markets. We're starting to get this sucker going, and $7.67, we're going to put more money into investing. That's how this works. We did have another buy order on ELV right here. We've got 419.84. Let's just confirm that's correct. 419.84, correct. We're all up to date. We've got a sell order already in. We also have $500. So the next step of the trading plan is, do you have it written down? Is it next to you? Are you looking at it? Let's check the screener. First things we're looking for on the screener are stocks we already own. There are only two of them, ELV and NUS. So here we don't see NUS, we do see ELV. Let's just make sure it's still a buy. Did something happen? Did they take on more debt? Debt is really the only reason, right? So PEs are good, debt's reasonable, the dividends are steady, and this is the buy for me, 415.54. I do not care that it is a large amount of the portfolio for one share. You have to think that the frickin' account is going to get so big over time that this will not even matter. Okay? So don't be scared. We still have one day trade left, round trip order. So this will be our round trip order. Okay? So let's go back in here, take a look at ELV. Bam. 415.54. It looks right. And we're going to do an order. First triggers the second. That makes it a round trip order. I'm going to try to buy one and sell three of them. At this point, this will be most of our account. Limit order. Good till cancel with extended hours always. Now we need to have a sell price. So in order to get the sell price, I'm going to add these up, divide by 3 to get my average. Take that number times 1.01 to get my little profit margin, and that's my sell price. So pause the video, do this math for yourself, and I'm going to put the order in and move on with my day. I got 423.40. And we'll do a little big picture here and see where we're at. We got $80 left. Yeah, so it's about right where we bought it. It's been going down, but it hasn't totally crashed, and it's still on the screener. Nothing to be worried about. Your human body will be nervous in these situations. You'll start to freak out. That's normal. And that's why most people will never make money in the stock market. They cannot control their emotions. And because it's very simple. I mean, you just go through the list. It ain't no big deal. And again, the next steps would be we still have $80. I'm not stopping here, right? I'm not leaving nothing on the table. No crumbs. You look for stocks in the universe. None of these are in my universe, but you need to get your own universe. If you don't know how to do that, check out the video. Type in universe in my channel. Search it. We'll start here at the top. We only have $80, so we don't need to look at Cigna. We do have CNXC, which we have been buying and selling and buying and selling. And look at this today. It was a red candle. It went down today, but we bought and sold it for profits. Keep that in mind. This is where we start to change your mindset and build your conviction in a system because it works. We've got dividends. The debt is high, but it's under our limits, and the PEs are under our deal. So 44.69, we have the money. Check that out. And look at how many times we bought and sold this thing. And it has done nothing but go straight down. We'll pull it up again for a little big picture. You can see it's went straight down. Now, one thing to keep in mind, we are out of day trades. So, two solutions to that. Either make your account a cash account. No shame in that at all. It's probably way simpler. That's not the right price. Wait a minute. 44.69. That is the right price. All right. Or, like I'm doing, I'm just going to put the buy. Okay. Limit order, good till cancel, extended hours. And remember, if you're buying a company at a good valuation, after it's already been down, time becomes your friend, not your enemy. All right, $41.78. Back to the screener. If I can find something for $41.78, we'll buy it. There you go. Computer's crying. This one's $30. So let's take a look. I'm just going down the list. I'm not trying to get close without going over like Price is Right or nothing. The one thing I don't like here is the TTM here. This is a dividend. TTM stands for trailing 12 months, which means last year they didn't even pay a dividend. So I'm looking for a little more history than that. Well, the lights went out. This one's working. It's just running awful slow, but I think it's important to go through the process in depth. And if it takes a little longer, it just does, I guess. See if we can do. But we locked it up for sure. And just let that serve as a reminder that you don't have to have no fancy equipment. You just make do with what you got. You can make all kinds of money, trust me. How do I even fix this? I got nothing here. There we go. Here it's coming in. Come on, baby. All right. So this was $30. So let's take a look. And buy or no buy. We did that. No trailing 12-month dividend. So I'm out. Not interested. You don't pay rent, you cannot stay. Next one for $31.46 is Noble Corp. Got all the D's. We got dividends, almost no debt, low PE, no brainer. 31.46. We just follow the system. You say, well, what happens when all the money gets in? Well, then we do nothing. And that's hard for some people to do too. They can't do nothing. So, if you're lazy and consistent like me, it works out really well. It was a match made in heaven for me. $31.46, that's what I got. We're only trying to take one share. That's all we can afford. We're trying to keep our position sizing to 1% of the total account. But I don't do partial shares on this particular account. I'm not against partial shares. But for this account, I want to be able to put the buy order and the sell order in. So partial shares gets really messy. So just a buy here, and we'll ship it. And that leaves us with $10.32. So back to the screener. If the last one on here is $10, we will look at it. Not trying to leave any money on the table. Nope. We're outpriced. We can't do anything with that. So, big action day today. The market went way down, but we were able to take advantage of, hopefully, the nice opportunities, right? So, in U.S. have a little bit of a good day today, but we got a long way to go on that sucker. But it's not anything to worry about. Just remember that our all-time high number here for net liquidity, it keeps going up, and our deposit keeps hitting the account. So constant steady pressure, and you can't beat somebody that never gives up. So that's it for the public account. So if you're new to the market, click off the video now. Leave me a like on your way out, and subscribe if you're new, if you would. I'd appreciate that. And for the real bag holders, we're going to get right into the main account. We did have some activity today. I've got a new gig. I'm not allowed to have my phone. That is so nice. But believe it or not, on lunch, I still did some activity. This is something that is one of the biggest wealth creators on planet Earth, and you can literally do it on lunch. True story. I'm doing it. So this is on the main account. This is actually third bullet. We got different fills, right? Because we're buying at different times. Those kinds of things. It's not going as well. But we're into a third bullet. So we won't be doing any more flips. We'll just be looking for swing trade entries. And if it doesn't sell, no big worries because I've got the little D there, right? And cash flow will come one way or another. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Next one was ELV. You're seeing the same stocks, right? I'm doing the same thing, right? Not doing anything different than what I show y'all. Come on, man. The computer, you just don't want it. You don't want no more. I understand. Third bullet again here as well. So done buying this one as far as flip trades go. it'll have to sell or set up into a swing trade. And then we can potentially make a lot of money because we won't be selling it for the flip price, but for the swing trade exit price. So we could potentially make a lot more. So it's not like this bad thing, right? GPC, these were all just flips. Nothing crazy. I'm just updating the spreadsheet and make sure I can track how I'm doing. I like to do that because I know I'm going to win, but I need to have the information in order to kind of figure out where I'm at tax-wise, where I'm going to move money to, come month end, how much goes into the charity, those kinds of things. The important things in life. Apparently, I forgot how to use Excel. Starting a new job is kind of hard on you mentally. I'm not working hard, but man, trying to perform at a high level. Come on, man, that ain't what I wanted. We want Noble, yeah. And this one actually did round trip for me, so I'm pretty stoked here. And looks like we just sold this thing on the 21st too, so we're just going to keep the hits a coming on that. All right, so just a normal buy and a sell. But you can see the public account had better action. So sometimes wait until the end works out better. Sometimes this works out better. But you can make it fit your schedule. It doesn't matter. The biggest part is do it, right? For whatever reason, I can't get people to do it. Oh, holy cow, we got tons of profits. We got to update the spreadsheet. Been a good month, October, for the main account here, just for the trading side. And that is the reason we do it. So that's all I had for that on the main account. We do have 3 bullets should we need them. So we must go back through and look at swing trades. I'll do a quick look here. It's just easier for me to look and see if there's anything I need to sell. If there's anything to talk about, we certainly will. But it doesn't look like much. And it makes sense because the market is not one to play very nice, All right, here we go. Buckle up. If you're still here, make sure you leave a like for me and subscribe. And please do share this with folks that you think maybe would do the stock market stuff. It doesn't take a lot of money. You got to learn first anyways, and it takes quite a long time to learn it if you want to be really good at it. But any old Joe, any average Joe like me, if they spend a few minutes a day, just like I do, and show y'all on the public account side, if they did just that kind of a strategy, obviously you have to tailor it to yourself. I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but this is how I do it. It works for me, and it's the only way as a single parent I could stack some money and change my life. So I can't help but share it with y'all. So share it with somebody else. It don't cost nothing. Also, let me know down below in the comments. The market was down today. Did you pull money out of the market? Yes or no? I'd be curious to know, because I can't be the only one just chopping it up. I get real excited too, not only for the fact that the companies I love become cheaper, but this is where 2 out of the 3 of my strategies build alpha. So this is where I start getting some ground on the markets. That's where I really start making ground, because I want to crush the S&P. That's the whys I went for. And it's really fun chasing that goal. Marathon, eventually I'm going to own that freaking company. This job I got, it's a long commute. And I still do my war on inflation. So every time I fill my car up with gas, I just buy $10 worth of Marathon. Well, I'm filling up my car with gas multiple times a week now. So, yeah, that's going to help me build wealth. People think, well, you spend all that money on gas. Yeah, but I'm buying a lot of stock too. Yin and yang, right? Oh, look at McDonald's got smammered. They are probably not loving it. There may be some opportunities then. I don't know what happened today. I was at work all day. I don't know. But it makes it more fun. General Mills not really my universe. I left it on there. Uh, PEs are running really close to where I like them, but just a little bit too high. And I'm an all or nothing kind of a guy, so if it's even just a little bit over what I'm looking for, I'm out. So maybe it comes down and we get in. Maybe it turns into be a swing trade where I don't look at the PEs, right? And we get to win that way. So either way, we're going to play that stop, because it has to do one or the other. You know, even if it goes sideways on the price, the earnings can change, right? It's an equation. Sorry these videos take a little bit longer, but it's just due to the computer equipment I have. Maybe I'll ask Santa Claus. What do y'all think? uh, I did buy a bunch of inventory for the eBay store too. If you're interested in sports cards, trading cards, Magic, that kind of stuff, links down below. You should check that out. Uh, we're doing some really cool stuff as a kind of a intro into the charity to kind of get me acclimated. It takes some getting used to. You know, we learn by doing. So I think that business will make me money, but that's not the sole purpose of it. It's not the why and what for. The purpose really is to give cards out to folks that can't afford them. That's really what I'm doing. But I get to have a lot of fun in it as well. And we can help each other out. We should. Well, Philip Morris. Whew. Usually when you see commodities going too, there's utilities up. That's not good for the stock market. I'm just telling you. When people start going into that kind of stuff, this is another one. Uh, they're getting out of the other stuff, you know what I mean? So buyers beware. But I just follow the system, right? We're going to have cash flow. In the main account, the stakes are higher. I could lose a lot of more money, but I have a lot more dividends coming in. So what you'll see happen is a slowdown in the videos as far as what kind of transactions we're doing. And we'll sit and let the dividends come in and heal us from our flesh wound. And then when the market cuts off again, sell everything, because it will hit the swing trade profit targets, right? And then we'll do it all over again, because the cycle repeats over and over and over again. It always has. It certainly always will. And that's what we have for today. So thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate you out there. And I hope you're making money. if you got big picture here, we're coming down. Now, what happens with the green line? Anybody's guess, right? But October is tax loss harvesting season. If you don't know what that is, you should find out what that is. It's something that happens every year, and there's reasons for it. And the people that can move the market, they incentivize the most out of doing it, so it moves the market. So that's what we have for today. Thanks again. Have a great evening, and we'll try it again tomorrow.